Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me again with another video. I'm just talking about Matic today. As always, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you hit a like, and if you're into this kind of thing, DeFi, Polygon, make sure you follow the channel and get subscribed. So today, I'm kind of making some moves. Of course, it's going to be related a lot to yesterday's video to do with Mai Finance. So the other day I bought some around this level of somewhere between $2.50 and $3. So the big news this week has been iron, which has just gone off a cliff. Look at this. This is crazy. So anyway, I don't want to be like I told you so. I'm not happy. I think it could have reverberations around Polygon, but if it creates some fear on Polygon or any of the tokens, then I'm going to be looking up to buy up that fear. In terms of the price on Matic, it's almost getting to the point where I'm thinking of borrowing. I just want this kind of moving averages to converge a little bit more, but we are still in a downtrend, so probably sensible to wait until we've broken this downtrend at least, and then sort of bounced off it as support. But generally it's kind of looking good. Hopefully we're kind of, if we start to form some kind of bullish divergence here, then that's going to be a real big indicator for me to start expanding my loan on AAVE. So currently I've got 4K borrowed here with 16% LTV. So I'm thinking about expanding that slightly, just $1,000 T, and then putting it into QiDao or into Adamant. So let's just crack on what I want to talk about today. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Polycat Finance. So we've got a fish token here. Over half of it has been mined already. We've got total minted half of it, 1.6 million, with a total supply of 3 million. This should be mined by August. So we've got about a month and a half left of mining, and then this is going to be fully mined. So I'm thinking of the future. I'm really thinking what's going to happen. So basically what they're saying is that this tank is going to be a feature. The APR seems to be growing on GemBytes, and we also got this NFT platform recently added with pretty decent APR. So I may try this. I've not looked at the platform. Struggling to see how it's going to compete with OpenSea as a platform. I think OpenSea is quite a good platform if you've not checked it out already. Currently the APR, I'm currently in Fish Matic, and the APR is very good. You know, I can't complain about its APR, 460%. But the problem is I don't think it's good enough. And I'm also thinking, so basically what's going to happen is Fish is going to turn into a governance token. Yeah, back to what I was talking about. Fish is going to turn into a governance token. We'll have the tanks. They also said the Fish, which is ending up getting pulled here and is burnt, and any of these kind of fees they're going to just give the Fish token holders. And then they also said they got some more development in line and some features that they can't yet mention. But for me, I'm struggling because, okay, so it's going to turn into a yield aggregator, IFOs, and these fish tanks, right, staking. But if the main thing is going to be yield aggregator, how is it going to compete with Adamant unless it's going to have to create its own tokenomics for Fish? And then Adamant is already tried and tested, proven, been operating for a long time. So I'm struggling a bit, but at the same time, I don't want to sell it all because they've been quite innovative on here. It's very legitimate. I think that the devs working well, they're quite responsive. So I definitely want to keep hold of some Fish, but I'm just looking at my the yields here, 468%. And then I'm looking at Fish Quick here getting 4,046%. We will, on the breakdown here, we will be getting less on the auto compounded quick. But what we will be getting is a massive ADI rewards and also the ADI fee sharing, which is huge. Look at that fee sharing. Yeah, if you look below, we also got this liquidity pool fee APY. So I'm putting a lot of faith in Adamant. Basically, you're sharing all the rewards of all the farms which are on here as a liquidity pool on this yield aggregator. So you are kind of like, you're benefiting from everything as a whole on Polygon, basically. Well, everything that's on here, which is going to be the major things on Polygon. I don't know if I would say that's reducing risk, but you're benefiting from the whole ecosystem as a whole, if that makes sense. What I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw my liquidity pool on here. Okay, so let's remove this liquidity. Probably there's going to be some permanent loss in there somewhere. So what I'm going to do next is the Matic I'm going to use in a pool with Qi, and the fish I'm going to use with the Matic I have currently on the Dragon's pool. Is it Dragon's pool? Dragon's den? On the Dragon's layer, I'm going to remove it from here and start getting a better APR than in here. So yes, I'm going to use the quick from here and then pull that with the fish token in the fish quick pool. The APR on here is 40% last week, I've heard, so obviously it's nowhere near Adamant. Okay, so the one thing to note on this, if we look at the breakdown, we've got the 332% auto compounded quick. So actually we're only getting quick on here, that's what I believe. So thinking, because I want to accumulate some more fish as well, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna try to split this quick reward into fish as well, because I'm not giving up on fish. I still think that the dev is really talented. Still think they're innovative, and they kept bringing results. So, all right. Another thing that I've just learned as well is, I know it's just kind of editing back and forth, but the Dragon's layer, I've just been hearing on Telegram that actually the reward is supposed to be 40%, but some people, they're only receiving like 25% of this reward. I'm not sure why. QuickSwap, if you look at some of my early videos, I did a video talking about a dev that kind of went rogue, and the way they dealt with that wasn't very nice, you know. They're kind of really dismissive about it. And they have been like really slow to update and patch up the interface, and any kind of changes. It's taken a long time. Hopefully, I'm sure the community is going to get on that. I don't want to FUD, but that is really bad if the rewards don't really match up. You know, you got to ask what's happening to the rewards. I'm not sure on that. I'll give you guys an update. Probably just join us in the Telegram. I'll probably let you guys know when I got any news about that. But certainly that's another reason to just come off here and try to get a better APR on Adamant and get better yield. Okay, so now I'm looking at pooling my quick with my fish, and actually I got nowhere near enough fish. So now what I'm thinking is, the quick rewards, maybe I will sell 100% into fish to build up, but then my fish amount is going to be huge. Do I want that much exposure exposure to fish. So I'm gonna have a think about that. I'm gonna balance myself off. I'm gonna do that after I finish this video. So, but for now, I'm just gonna add the fish that I've got with the quick. And of course, transactions is taking absolutely forever at the moment. I'm going to try and release another video as well tonight, talking about how to set up your own custom RPC so that your transactions can go through super quick, hopefully. Okay, so now we've got our balance. We can just stake it here. By the way, guys, I don't know if you know about this, but if you come down to the bottom of the page and you go to Tools and Governance, we've got this page here, which has the current proposals, and depends on how much locked ADI you've got, then you can also vote yes or no against the proposals. Also on Tools, you've got compound all your state votes, claim all your ADI, some tools for exiting old pools. Also, I'm going to do another video how to exit a pool if the UI goes down as well. You can do that through the Explorer. Okay, the next step I'm going to be taking is I'm going to be getting on the Matic LP. So Matic is a stable coin which is minted against Matic. There we go again, I can't pronounce it. So I've got a little amount here, 46 Matic, which I'm going to pull with Qi on here. So the APR we are getting on here, we're getting the base APR from Qi after fees. We're also getting 1000% in ADI rewards. And then we're getting all this crazy APY from auto compounded Qi and ADI rewards. And ADI fee sharing, 7,281% APY. This is crazy. If we look over here, we also got the option to do it on the Mai Finance website. Okay, so we got a liquidity pool token staking on here. Should automatically compound the LP. We also got these manual button, compound 1, compound 2. I think you can just ignore that. So back to Mai Finance, keeping an eye on these votes, see if one goes underneath 150%. I want to see if I can buy that up. Now I'm assuming what will happen, so they will get partial liquidation, then you will get half of their vote, but because they will be partially liquidated, then the kind of LTV of a liquidation price is not going to be like right at the limit. It's going to be like halfway because you've split their vote into two. That's how I assume it will work out. We'll give it a try, and I really interested to see what happens. So next thing I'm thinking is I've got my Matic bag here, and what the beauty of this, if I'm thinking this correctly, is that I will create a vault on here, and I should have a vault here. Manage this. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to deposit. I will have to, no actually, because I could swap it directly for Matic. But what I will be doing, I think, is I will deposit the Matic on here, then I can loan the Matic. And then with the Matic, I'll be pairing that with the Qi on here. So I'm kind of going to be like compounding my stack, like on AAVE. So I'm going to be able to keep hold of my Matic token while also not having to sell it, and then also use it to go on here. So then I'm thinking, like, should I just straight up borrow against Matic and then split the Matic and buy Qi until I'm perfectly balanced in the LP? It means I'm going to have a smaller LP, but it means my overall stack is going to be bigger, but then I'm going to be exposed to some liquidation risk. The other way is I buy some Qi with some of the Matic, and then I loan some to get the Matic, and then I build a bigger pool, which means I should expand quicker. So I guess you got to think about Matic price rises. So something I'm gonna have to work out tonight. I will give you guys an update and let you know what I'm going to do there, but definitely I'm going to work out one of these ways, and then this is what I'm doing. So this video is not really too much insight. Tomorrow I'm hopefully going to bring you more insight, looking into how Mai Finance really works and some of the other features on there, and what the future is going to hold with this. Today I just kind of want to give you guys an update of what I'm doing. Okay, so just kind of like a bit of a journal really. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you liked it, and I will see you guys soon.